Have you noticed? When you look at the moon from the Earth, the shape of the moon changes every day. Look, this is the moon phases diagram. We can record it in a fun way. A delicious and fun cookie moon phases diagram. All we need are some sandwich cookies and a piece of paper, and we're ready to go. Let's make it together. Twist the cookie. Leave half of the cookie with filling. Look, it's a waxing crescent moon. Leave it to me. Ta-da! It's a crescent moon cookie. Next piece, the first quarter moon. It's your turn. Scrape out the shape of the moon. Done with the semicircular first quarter moon. Waxing gibbous moon. Scrape out the shape of the moon. The bulging moon looks like a lemon. Full moon. The full moon is round, and the round sandwich cookie is just right. Waning gibbous moon. Scrape out the shape of the moon. Waning gibbous moon cookie. Last quarter moon. The semicircular last quarter moon looks like a hat. Curved waning crescent moon. Scrape out the shape of the moon. The curved waning crescent moon looks like an eyebrow. New moon. The new moon is completely dark. Which cookie should I use? That's right. A cookie without a filling is like a new moon. We are done with the cookie moon phases diagram. Good job, kid. Look, the moon always gets bigger from a new moon to a full moon, and becomes smaller from a full moon to a new moon. This is the law of the phases of the moon. Now do you understand? We only need 8 sandwich cookies and a finished moon phases diagram. Then we can make a cookie moon phases diagram. Make it with your mom and dad. If you think it's true, press the green button. If you think it's false, press the red button. Let's begin. The moon glows. Is it true? Tap the button and choose your answer. Tap the question mark to see the answer. It is false. The moon does not glow. The moon does not glow on its own. The light we see is actually the sunlight, reflected by the moon. Next question. There are many craters on the surface of the moon. Is it true? There are many craters on the surface of the moon. Tap the... This is true. There are many craters on the surface of the moon. Meteorites have cratered the surface of the moon. These craters are called meteorite craters. Next question. The stars are smaller than the moon. Is it true? The stars are smaller than the moon. Is it? It is false. The stars we see are actually bigger than the moon. The stars look very small because they are far away from us. In fact, they are very big, much bigger than the moon. Next question. The moon is as big as the sun. Is it true? Tap the question mark to see the answer. It is false. The moon is not the same size as the sun. The sun and the moon appear the same size because the sun is farther away from us. In fact, the sun is much bigger than the moon. Next question. The moon can be seen during the day. Is it true? The moon can... Tap the question mark to see the answer. This is true. The moon can be seen during the day. Look for it in the sky in the early morning or evening. You may be able to see the moon. End of Q&A. Share the moon knowledge you just learned with Mom and Dad. Brave little moon explorers! Let's fly the spaceship together to explore the mysterious moon. Move the joystick left and right to change direction. Try again. Try pushing the joystick forward. Wow, it's getting back. Pull back and you'll slow down. Tap on the landmarks and Sea of Fertility. It is one of the lunar seas. The darker and flatter areas on the moon are the lunar seas. Leibniz Crater. It is the tallest crater on the moon, even taller than the Himalayas, the tallest mountain on Earth. Apennine Mountains. It is on the near side of the moon. The side of the moon is visible from Earth is called the near side of the moon, and the invisible one is the far side of the moon. Tianchuan Base. Chang'e 5 collected lunar soil from the moon and brought it back to Earth. I want to try it too. Let's go. Look, the soil extractor has to avoid the hard moon rocks. Move to the target area. Suck up the lunar soil. Tap the button to move the soil extractor to the target location. Yay! Succeeded in getting the lunar soil! The scientists can discover more lunar secrets by studying lunar soil. Keep exploring! Taicho Crater. You can also see it from Earth. This crater, with a watermelon-like pattern, is Taicho Crater. Tranquility Base. Astronauts left the first human footprints on the moon here. Let's go check it out. The first footprint. I have to find it and take a picture of it. Tap the button and move the frame to find the footprint. Here it is, the big footprint. The footprint left on the moon can be preserved for many years. Tianhua Base. The lunar rover U-22 took pictures of the moon here. U-22? I want to find it. Let's go. Where is U-22? Look, the wheel marks of U-22. Follow the wheel marks, then I can find it. Let's go. Kiki is also looking for U-22. Maybe I can meet him. Follow the wheel marks, then I will definitely find U-22. It feels weightless walking on the moon. U-22, I am coming! Kiki is also looking for U-22. Maybe I... Wow! U-22! Yes! Found it! U-22 has detected a lot of lunar information on the moon. Copernicus crater. There is a speculation that it was formed due to meteorite impacts, and there are many such craters on the moon. Leibniz crater. It is the tallest crater on the moon, even taller than the Himalayas, the tallest mountain on Earth. Suchongqi crater. Suchongqi is a famous Chinese scientist. There are 5 craters on the far side of the moon named after Chinese people. Tianchuan Base. Chang'e 5 collected lunar soil from the moon and brought it back to Earth. I want to try it too. Let's go. Look, the soil extractor has to avoid the hard moon rocks. Move to the target area. Suck up the lunar soil. Tap the button to move the soil extractor to the target location. Yay! Succeeded in getting the lunar soil! The scientists can discover more lunar secrets by studying lunar soil. Keep exploring!